Hi, my name's Marquis Globokar, and I'm a junior at Case Western Reserve studying biomedical engineering on the biomaterials track. And I also run cross country and track and field for the school. I always liked math and science, and after I put those two together, I stumbled upon the major of biomedical engineering. And since I grew up in the Ohio area, I was familiar with Case, and it just made sense to attend this school because not only does it have close access to the university hospitals and Cleveland Clinic, but there's also great research opportunities to work with world-class professors and researchers. My favorite spot on campus is probably ThinkBox, not only because of the cool study spaces that there are, but there are also really neat tools there such as 3D printers and other machine tools that you can get experience with hands-on engineering to actually bringing things to life. I had a few internships where I actually used the 3D printers to not only make parts, but then I also use the printers to make some gifts for friends. So it's a really cool space that students have access to. Probably statics and strengths and materials with Dr. Lax. Even though it was a required class for engineering, he made it really enjoyable and had some really cool demonstrations that he brought to the classroom and elicited participation from students. Not only was that really cool, but I liked how he had a nice classroom environment. He was like trying to learn everybody's names with a huge lecture of like 150 kids. That kind of speaks volumes to me, and I had a really good connection with him, and it was a really cool class. Outside of running, which I do a lot of being distance runner, I also do research for Dr. Dustin Tyler, who is more focusing on neural engineering. So think of trying to restore the sense of touch for those living with limb loss. So very small scales, but really cool research. I also am a member of Universal Health Aid Cleveland, which is a club that focuses on decreasing health disparities for those in the Cleveland area. And I also volunteer at UH, visit the younger patients and try to put a smile on their face. My best memory as a Case Western Reserve athlete probably happened this past spring in track and field when we went to Chicago for UAAs. It was my first outdoor UAAs that I went to for the 4x8, and it was really cool being on the road with the entire team, getting to know people better and seeing them in their element. And the other really cool thing about the 4x8 was that we had one member from each class represented. So we had a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior, and we actually got third overall, so all UAA. And it was a really cool experience, a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and I even made a little memorial video just from photos and videos that I took just to encapsulate the whole cool experience.